Good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of February, and this is consistent running. Who'd come out on a day like today? Unless you want to be consistent. So, as I said in my last vlog, the plan is 4 weeks of focus on 4 improvements and see where I guess my 5k parkrun on my 6-month anniversary of running. And the first element of that is consistency. The plan is to get out and do 3 runs a week. Tuesday mornings, Thursday mornings, and Saturday morning parkruns. And this is what you get. The first Tuesday of that plan, and it's raining. It's miserable, but I'm not. Funnily enough, I'm not miserable. I'm smiling and I'm happy and I'm loving this run. Now, I'm not timing this. The watch isn't switched on. There's no data coming. And that's the plan for the whole of the month of February. Is not to track any data, but just focus on the 4 improvements. And then surprise myself and analyse it all as a comparison on the 6th of March. But that's 4 weeks away yet. And 14 runs. And a lot of kilometres. Let's get out and do it. This is experiencing more, doing more, and seeing more for my running. So, what is consistency? I'll put the dictionary explanation here. But for me, consistency means having a plan and sticking to it. Unless It's physically impossible. What I mean by that is that the weather isn't going to interrupt me. Whatever February throws at me, I'm going to run 3 days a week. I might need to change my clothing. Like today, I might well get wet, but I can shower. And as they say, skin is waterproof. And that's what I mean. To get out and run 14 runs between now and my next test day of Parkrun. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Consistent runs, consistent distances, consistent effort. And building a reward at the end, hopefully. That's not true. I know I'll build a reward. I just don't know how much. I know if I do this, if I stick to this plan with all 4 elements, I'll be a much better, healthier person and a better runner come March. And that's what I'm looking for. So back to consistency, back to running in the rain, and back to enjoying it. So that's my 5k distance done, and I'm still running. So anything now is bonus for me today. I'm not going to over push it. If it feels too much, I'll take a breather. But this is proving to myself that I can now go beyond 5k. And the next milestone is to see if I can do 6. Stay tuned. So, from a wet Tuesday morning in Dublin, that's run 1 done. And look, it's definitely wet, but I'm warm. I'm feeling really good actually. After that last little walk back, I feel really, really good. So yeah, everything's wonderful. 2 this week as part of my consistency. It's raining. The light on the camera doesn't show it, but it's still quite dull and dark and overcast, and the sun's not even getting up. But anyway, we're going to head out on another slow run today. I'm going to see if I can get 7 kilometers done as a new distance and part of my training for the month of February. Bring it on. What can you do? It rains in Ireland a lot. This run falls into 2 halves today, and I'm coming towards the end of the first half, and that is the wind assisted tailwind half pushing me along. Not feeling the rain as much, and push on my back, and generally everything's not too bad. But in the second half of this run, when I tire and I go over the distance I'm used to, and I'm running into the rain and into the wind, it's going to be a lot tougher. So whilst it's going okay so far, there's a long way to go yet. But I like it. Let's go.
scream my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said.
Oh man. Six and a half K done. Just about 1K to go. And it's getting a bit more miserable now, I have to say. That running into the wind and the rain is not very nice. But this is about commitment and consistency. And for that reason, today's a success. Let's go. Let's finish this 7.5 for the first time ever. Whoa! Whoa! There we go. Run 2 completed. And I did the whole 7.5k for the first time. But worryingly, the last 50 yards, just the slightest of twinges in my calf again. Anyway, we're going to have a hot shower. We're going to rest up for a couple of days and get ready for Parkrun on Saturday. But that's run 2 on Thursday the 5th of February. Done. Now I can do my day's work and settle in for the Ireland-France game tonight. Come on, Ireland. I think we might not do it, but we believe, we hope, who knows, see what can happen. Good morning, good morning. It is Saturday the 7th of February 2026 and I'm here for another parkrun. A new course for me, third one in my list of parkruns and parkrun number 5 in total. This is Porterstown Parkrun near Blanchetown in Dublin, and after what feels like a biblical flood of 40 days and 40 nights, we are actually seeing some blue skies here in Ireland today, which is actually quite refreshing. So, how has the first week of the 4 weeks gone? Well, consistency, tick. I've done my 3 runs this week, or I will do in about half an hour's time when I finish this one. I did a Tuesday run, a Thursday run and a Friday run. As for adding distance, I can tick that as well. I did 6.5k on Tuesday, and I did for the first time 7.5k lap back on Thursday. Those are the 2 wet runs that I'll show you soon. But this is now back to 5k, shorter run, but I'm not going to set the watch. I'm not even going to open the email that I get from Parkrun afterwards to see what my time is. I'm not interested in doing this as a time. This is just adding the miles, adding the distance, and getting my body used to the differences between the longer runs and the shorter runs. The other 2 elements, cardio, didn't start that this week, but that starts on Monday and Wednesday next week, when I will start to do some exercise bike and some rowing machine. And the last one, weight loss, I'm not sure how well I've done on that this week. I've certainly cut down, but I haven't eliminated. So let's call that one a work in progress, and new focus to start again today on that. And we'll see if we can get the weight down significantly over the month of February. Well, when I say significantly, just down. We'll aim for down. Let's not be greedy here. So that's the plan. That's the agendas. Today is just about to go out and enjoy the run for the run's sake. I will take the camera and I will try and capture me running a little bit just for the vlog. But like I said, not taping anything, not filming anything. Just going out and enjoying it. That's done. 2 to go. Alright. Kind of down the first half. Up the second half. Scrap it. Laps done. 1 to go. That's 3 laps completed. Just the running to the finish line left. I've done it. 5k continuous running with hills. I have no idea what the time is. I'd say it's about my average, somewhere between 34 and 35, but honestly, doesn't matter. Not today. Today was about consistency. Today was about a third run this week. We're getting ready to do another 3 runs next week. Consistency in the runs has started. Consistency in the distance has started. I'll go back to doing the longest 7.5k lap during the week, and then come back for a park run next week for Valentine's Day. And then this week we will add diet and cardio to the mix and get some more. You can see all the steam coming off me. I'm on fire. Well, smoking anyway. It's lovely. Oh, so there we go. Week number 1 completed. Consistency is good. But it's only one of 4 weeks in prep for the big one. And consistency is about the next 3 being as good as this one here. But on that front, I can go and enjoy Saturday now. I felt better. Whew. So consistency, what does it mean to me? After 1 week, it means going out when you don't want to, doing the run when it doesn't feel like it should be done, or it feels like there's something easier to do. Consistency is about pushing yourself into that first step and then realizing that it's not as bad as you think, and that it all goes again after that first step, easy, flows. That first step being the one that gets you out of bed on a wet morning before work to go out and run. That one that gets you up on a Saturday morning to go to a new park run that you haven't run before, and then find out you really love it and it's a really cool place to come for a park run. That first step is just starting the run and putting one foot in front of the other and not walking for the whole of the 5k, and then feeling like you're on the top of the world when you get to the end of it, knowing that you didn't stop this time. And consistency is about knowing that you've added more this week than you had last week. I've done more miles this week, more Ks this week, and for the first time ever this week, I've done a 7.5 kilometre run. And for me, that 7.5 kilometre run is a big landmark. For many, many years, I've walked that route when I've been trying to get fit. And it's taken me an hour and 5 minutes, I think was the shortest I've ever done it in. And many, many times when I was walking around that route, I'd say to myself, I wonder if I'll ever run this. Shortly followed by a pause and a, nah, don't be silly. You'll never run this. You're not a runner. Consistently said that. Walk after walk after walk for many, many years. And now, 56 years old, in 2026, I ran it. I ran the whole lap without stopping. Now, how much faster it was than walking, I don't know. But it was faster and it was running. And I'll take that as progress any day of the week. So Sloan, enjoy. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week for Valentine's Day Parkrun. But before then, I've got 15k to do on the tracks. I've got some rowing to do, and I've got some cycling to do. Well, exercise bike. Pedalling. Let's call it pedalling rather than cycling. Sloan, ta-ra, see you next time.